This way?
Yeah, we're just working.
This close?
Oh, yeah. This close?
Is this weird? I just met you. I showered this month. This is John Bon. John.
Jonathan Bon Lohman. There we go.
He's a guitar tech.
In quotes.
Guitar tech.
Professional guitar and bass tech.
All right, what's a guitar tech? Break it down.
Gosh. Well,
Does it have to do with guitars?
it does. And tech work.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Basically every day I just maintain all Ryan's guitars and Adam's basses. I'll restring, make sure they're clean. When you're dealing with cold weather, as we are today, and we have all up and down the East Coast, you kind of just the weather, temperature, and all that stuff can change the neck's like action and kind of bend, and you kind of just got to keep an eye on it. It's not like drastic, but if you don't like keep an eye on it, then it all of a sudden have a bow in it, and
I think people don't realize that wood breathes.
Yeah.
And it actually changes based upon temperatures for it, and you'll go way out of tune for it.
And the same could be said if it's super hot too.
Yeah.
Like, it can get gross and they bend the opposite way.
So you just come here, tune it, throw it up here, and then walk away and get some coffee, come back and put it away?
Pretty much. Yeah. Every day, like, especially like when we're coming in for so cold outside, I try to get them into room temperature as much as I can before I start really diving into them. And then I kind of rotate. I have it set up to where I don't have to restring 6 instruments every day.
Okay.
So like today, I worked on Claude, and tomorrow I'll work on Blue, and then every 4th day I mess with this because he only plays 2 songs on it, so I really don't have to restring it that much. Plus it's a Floyd Rose, and they are my mortal enemy, and I hate them.
Why is that?
They're just a pain in the butt to restring. It's not just like a normal one. You kind of.
Oh yeah.
And this one's super, super rusty.
Floating bridge.
And, the floating bridge. You basically do 1 string at a time. Otherwise, you have to.
I've seen so many
reset it up
horror
every-
stories of it, like because they took them off, and then the
Yes.
last one is just.
Yes, and then you'll tune this one, and then it'll throw all the rest of them off. Then you tune these, and it's miserable. But this one's been through a lot. Obviously, you can see he snapped the headstock off this twice. I think it was on the first tour he had it.
Who's
so,
the finisher?
That is Paul Reed Smith. This is one of the custom built ones
Okay.
for Ryan. These are all kind of one of ones made just for Ryan. He's been with them since 2002 or 3.
Okay.
So Paul Reed Smith is fantastic to him. So they send him beautiful guitars, and same can be said about Ernie Ball. They take care of Adam and send him these goofy old Stingrays.
How'd you get into doing this?
So, as I think with a lot of techs I've met over the years, like, I was a band guy for a bit. Obviously, look
Failed
at
musicians.
me now. Failed musicians. I was in a band. We were like maybe cool for like 15 seconds,
Okay.
and then we did
That's
some
better
touring.
than me. I was like 3 seconds.
Yeah, hey,
strong.
man. Yeah,
Wait,
that's probably
guitar
how.
tech.
15
Yes.
seconds, and they turn the song.
We're talking
off.
about guitars, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they. But yeah, through that, I toured with some other bands and stuff like that. And Story of the Year. I'm from St. Louis, and so is Story of the Year. And they were always like local heroes to everybody because they're like, oh my God, they're proof that we can get signed in St. Louis, and they didn't, and we didn't. So, but I got to become friends with them over the years, and legit, this is a real story. It's kind of infamous in our camp now, but I was just hanging out. Like Dan and I hang out all the time, and I went to the bar with him one night, and he's like, dude, are you stoked for Salt Lake City? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, has no one called you? I go, about what? Like, I literally don't know what you're talking about. He goes, oh, we all decided we want you to be our guitar tech now. And I go, like, when are we going? Like, do I get paid? And he's like, yeah, we're going to pay. I was like, you guys are idiots. I would have went for free. So, and like, I go, I don't really know what I'm doing. And they're like, you'll figure it out. We just want to hang out. I was like, okay. And I've been with them for 8 years, and I've been able to make a career out of it and tour with other awesome bands and meet great people along the way, and it's the best job in the world.
Awesome.
If,
All right.
If you like travel.
Walk me through what you got here. Give me a rig rundown of what you got, and then what are the necessary tools for a
for a
guitar
professional
tech.
Yes. So right here, we literally just got. We have a super simple setup. Line 6 Helix, which is our whole effects processor. It's all his amp, everything. It literally just runs from downstage into our wireless here, and that's it for Ryan's rig. The rest of this is literally just my junk drawers and my tool stuff. So, you know, in here, just a real organized stuff in here. Yeah, someone gave me that sticker. That's not mine. Some dude in Albuquerque named Titwolf gave me this sticker. So, shout out to Titwolf. I wish I was making that up. I was like, there's a dude named Titwolf that collects VHS tapes in Albuquerque.
It sounds made up.
It does. Anyway, but yeah, this is just like tools, extra strings, guitar picks I keep in here. And down here I keep all my packs, and obviously my battery thing broke open. But yeah.
And the all-important label maker.
Label maker for all the super important things like naming the instrument slots on the rig, which are not accurate today because I didn't put them in the right spots.
Are you using standard tuning for everything?
No, we are in half step down standard for a couple of songs. So Snake is always half step down, like standard, and then we do drop C sharp for everything else. They on a couple of the songs on the new record, it's actually in drop A, but we have a drop setting on the Flying 6, so we kind of don't have to have another guitar. So it's awesome. Technology's neat.
It is neat.
Yes. And then
what is this? Tell me what that is.
Yeah. So here would be an example. Like I worked on old Claude here today, but it's on the workbench here. I'll tune in here, and I can check intonation, clean it all up and everything like that, and then just kind of go through our.
Why two tuners?
So Peterson is kind of like the tuner of tuners. It's the most accurate tuner out there. Sometimes I just use this to kind of get in the ballpark, and then I fine tune it to make sure that is not a little movement as possible. And also when you tune it, when it's laying down like this, it's not really an accurate tuning. You want to always hold it upright kind of thing. So it's weird, but hey, take that. Did I get you?
No.
Sorry, dude.
Gotta try harder.
So I kind of try to get in this ballpark, and then like right here, it's saying it's just going a little bit sharp, but that's okay. But like, so that's like a little bit sharp, and it falls flat. So I would just tune it just to super interesting content. And see, now it's kind of going the opposite way kind of thing. So it's just, this one's just like the most accurate tuner on the market. It's kind of been that way for 40 years.
Okay.
And then, but this one's usually, I literally just keep this one on there because in a pinch, if I'm doing it super fast, I'll see the green light go here, and then I tune, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things, I kind of look in the middle, and then when this is green, I just kind of barely touch it until that stops moving.
I like that. All right, the most important question I have now is...
a slide whistle and toys.
A toy?
So...
Is there a story behind it?
Yeah, that's a $46 dinosaur that I won from Dave & Buster's with one of my best buddies, Jason Milbank from Senses Fail. When I was out touring with them, it's dying now. It used to have a whole dance party session thing.
I'll get the batteries, hold on.
Yeah, right? I know. I've looked. And then also, this is also Jason from Senses Fail's slide whistle. He said he wanted to use this in the middle of a set. He did it once, and then I said, hey, I'm just going to take this on tour with me forever now. Okay. So every once in a while when they talk too much, I'll just hit them with this in their ears. And I'm just like, hey, hurry the fuck up. Let's go.
Land the plane.
Yeah, land it. This also helps because that's my direct line to their ears.
Okay.
So if there's something going on, like, hey, something broke downstage, don't start the next song, or anything like that. Or if I just need to remind them to say something, or if I need to tell them to shut up. Or just tell them a fun joke, which we are known to say weird things to each other. So I've been with them, like I said, going on my 8th year with them, so they're like my best friends. It's like, I can't believe I get paid to like travel the world with my friends.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb, kind of sick.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's the best job ever, man.
Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if somebody wants to someone's watching this, like, hey, I want to be a guitar tech one day, what advice would you give them?
I heard Justin kind of mention it. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, just get out there and meet people, and it obviously helps if you know your way around a guitar. But
Yeah.
I mean, listen, look at me. I'm 8 years in, and when I first started, I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing.
So do you know what you're doing now, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We use a lot of those air quotes. I just watched that Chris Farley skit.
Thank you so much, man.
No worries,
I
man.
appreciate you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you, guys.